Acre, at the close of the 13th century, the last remaining Crusader stronghold where the ideals of a kingdom of heaven, forged by saints and zealots nearly 200 years ago, now hang by the slenderest of threads. It is a city menaced by Saracen warlords, a city coveted by the Mamluk Sultan of Egypt. It is a city of infidels and sinners, lepers and thieves, seemingly forsaken by God himself. Hello and welcome to Liam's Lyceum. I'm your host Liam, aka Hembar, and today I'll be doing a spoiler-free review of Scott Oden's The White Lion. The White Lion is a 2022 novella by Scott Oden and was released in paperback in 2023. It is about the city of Acre, seemingly shortly before the siege of Acre near the end of the 13th century. Acre was part of the Crusader kingdom of Jerusalem and is today in Israel. Its fall was a major battle of the time where the crusading Christians lost the city to the Mamluks. Tancred of Antioch is our protagonist. He is a Poulin, which somehow denotes his French heritage, but Saracen childhood, if you will. His name is Germanic, but I think was really only common among the far-flung bastard Normans, though the word means foal or colt, if you're interested. He speaks French as well, Old French it would be. There is much here in this short book I won't spoil, as you could just read it yourself. Again, it's a novella. It reminds me of two things. One, largely Robert E. Howard, who Oden channels in the thundering and theweish majesty. I've only really read Howard's Conan and Cole as of yet, but I imagine this is similar to his Crusader story. It's very pulpy, and honestly, Oden may just be the best writer of Robert E. Howard that's not Robert E. Howard. He just feels a lot like him. He's got that blood and thunder in his words, and it's very enticing. I have read some Arthur Gilchrist Broder's Fadits and Sercomon, and Broder is an author I've read because of his recommendation, actually, by Oden. But it did remind me of those awesome stories, too. And the setting and fast action, but they're definitely more like Howard, I'd say, than Broder in tone. It's historical with a good smattering of historical terms. There is no fantasy here, it's just historical fiction. So take that as you will. The figure of the White Lion is very cool and very powerful. It's something that is very gripping and doesn't waste words, really. It's very fast but fulfilling read. The cover for it, just since it is a nice work of art that should be in the public domain, of course, which is how it's used in the cover here, is by Dominique Papetti, showing the defense of Acre during the siege. Particularly, the figure, I believe, in the red tabard is Matthew of Claremont, if you're using his English name at least. Anyways, Liam from Liam's Lyceum, check this one out. It's worth your time. I'll catch you next time.